Did you know that your birth date might be controlling your destiny? Or at least that's what numerology claims. Some people believe that numbers hold secret meanings, influencing love, career, and even health. But is there any truth to this, or is it just another deception? Stay with me as I will break down the reality behind numerology, and by the end of this video, you might see things very differently. The number obsession. Ever wondered why some numbers seem to pop up everywhere in your life? Birthdays, anniversaries, lucky numbers. Have you ever wondered if numbers hold a secret meaning? Do numbers in your life command your destiny? Today we are going to crack the mystery of numerology once and for all. We are all obsessed with them. Some people even believe these numbers hold the key to our destiny. They consult numerologists, hoping to unlock hidden meanings. But is there any real science behind numerology? Is it real science or just another trick to fool people? Today we are cracking the code of numerology, separating fact from fiction, and exploring what actually lies beneath the surface. Stick around, because the truth might surprise you, because what you are about to hear will change the way you see numbers forever. What is numerology? Numerology is the belief that numbers carry hidden meanings and vibrations that influence our lives. According to numerologists, your birth date and name hold a special code that determines your personality, relationships, career, and even your destiny. Numerology, in its simplest form, is the belief that numbers have a mystical relationship with events, personalities, and even the future. It assigns numerical values to letters in your name or birth date, and then uses these numbers to make interpretations. For example, you might add up the digits in your birth date to arrive at a life path number, which is then said to reveal your personality traits and life purpose. People often consult numerologists for lucky numbers, name changes, and predictions. But does this really have any logical foundation? Let's dig deeper. What science has to say about numerology? Science is based on logic, experimentation, and evidence. So where does numerology stand in the scientific world? Well, here's the crucial part. The truth is that there is no scientific evidence to support numerology, or to prove that numbers have any inherent mystical powers, or that they can predict the future. Modern physics, mathematics, and psychology do not recognize numerology as a valid field of study. Studies have consistently shown that numerological readings are no more accurate than random guesses. Numbers are a language created by humans to quantify, measure, and understand the universe. They don't have mystical powers or vibrations. The human brain is wired to find patterns even when none exist. This is known as the Barnum effect, a common psychological phenomenon, which says people tend to believe general statements about themselves if they sound personal. Or in other words, individuals give high accuracy ratings to descriptions of their personality that supposedly are tailored specifically to them. The inventors of numbers, if numbers have divine power, then let's ask, who invented them? The number 0 was first introduced by Aryabhata and later fully developed by Brahmagupta in ancient India. Numerology has roots in ancient Indian cultures, including Greek philosophy. The famous mathematician Pythagoras, often linked to numerology, actually studied numbers for its mathematical properties and not for any mystical meanings. Over time, people twisted his ideas to create systems that claimed to predict human destiny, the modern number system. that we use today was developed in India and passed on to the world through Arabic scholars like al-Khwarizmi. It's important to remember that these numbers were developed as tools for counting and calculation, not for mystical interpretations. These scholars worked with numbers to develop mathematical principles, not to predict people's future. So if humans invented numbers, how can they control destiny? Numerology and ancient texts. What do scriptures say? Many people believe that numerology has roots in ancient scriptures. Let's explore the facts. While some ancient cultures did assign symbolic meaning to numbers, but there's no direct equivalent of modern numerology in the Vedas or most ancient scriptures. While numbers are mentioned, their use is primarily mathematical, astronomical, or within a specific symbolic context, not as a standalone system for predicting the future. Claims of Vedic origins for modern numerology are often misinterpretations or extrapolations. The Vedas and Upanishads talk about numbers in a mathematical sense, not in a predictive or mystical way. The Bhagavad Gita and Mahabharata emphasize karma, dharma, and righteous action, not the influence of numbers. In Western texts, the Bible has numbers with symbolic meanings. Example, 7 is seen as a divine number, but there is no mention of numbers determining fate. So while numbers have symbolic value in texts, there is no evidence that they control our future. How people are tricked by fake astrologers. Unfortunately, many fake astrologers and numerologists exploit people's fears and insecurities. They make vague predictions that could apply to anyone. They charge money for lucky name changes or special numbers. They use psychological tricks to make people believe their readings. Many of these so-called experts prey on emotions, giving people false hope instead of real solutions. How numerology is influencing people today. Fast forward to today, and numerology is booming. Social media is flooded with people talking about angel numbers and life path numbers. Many celebrities and influencers swear by it, using numerology to make major life decisions. But why do people believe in it? The answer lies in psychological confirmation bias. We tend to remember the things that fit our beliefs and ignore the rest. That's how numerology feels real to many people. Does numerology actually work? Many people claim that numerology works because they see patterns in their life. Here's why. Confirmation bias. When you believe something, your brain looks for evidence to confirm it while ignoring contradictions. Coincidence. With millions of people in the world, some predictions will seem accurate just by chance. Placebo effect. If you believe in something strongly, it can psychologically influence your behavior and outcomes. Numerological readings are often worded in such a way that they could apply to almost anyone. Numerology appears to work not because of numbers, but because people make it work in their minds. The trap of fake astrologers. Unfortunately, many people are being exploited by unprincipled individuals who use numerology to make false promises and take advantage of vulnerable individuals. They prey on people's hopes and fears, offering expensive readings and remedies based on nothing more than fabricated numerical associations. It is crucial to be skeptical of anyone who claims to have special knowledge or the ability to predict the future based on numbers. Why believe in a system created by humans? Think about it. Numbers are a human invention. We created them to quantify the world around us. They are incredibly useful for mathematics, science, engineering, and all sorts of practical applications. But to suggest that these invented tools hold some kind of cosmic power over our lives, that's a huge leap of logic. We use numbers for measurement and communication. If they had mystical power, wouldn't every mathematician or scientist be a billionaire or a godly figure? Numerology varies by culture. Some cultures believe in lucky numbers, while others see the same numbers as unlucky. If numbers had absolute power, why do different societies have different beliefs? Numbers are tools, not oracles. The only thing that truly controls our lives is our actions and karma, choices, and mindset. What should you believe instead? Should it be the power of actions and karma? Instead of placing your faith in numerology, consider the wisdom of ancient philosophies like the Bhagavad Gita, which emphasizes the principle of karma, the idea that our actions have consequences. Focus on your present actions, strive to do good and accept the outcomes with calmness, help others, and practice kindness. This approach empowers you to take control of your life rather than surrendering it to the supposed influence of random numbers. Real change comes from within, not from numbers. My final thoughts. Don't fall for it. Numbers are just numbers. Numerology can seem appealing, especially when we are looking for answers. But it's important to approach these claims with a critical mind. While numerology can be fun to explore, it's important not to base life decisions on superstition. Don't let anyone influence you that your destiny is predetermined by numbers. Numbers are the tools created by ancient Indian saint or guru, and rediscovered by humans to help us measure and understand the world. But they don't control our fate. Don't fall into the trap of numerology. Believe in yourself and your actions. You have the power to shape your own life through your choices and actions. True change comes from within, not from numbers. So what are your thoughts on numerology? Share your experiences in the comments below. If you or someone you know is relying on numerology for answers, it might be time for a different approach based on real self-awareness and understanding. And please don't forget to like and share this video. Please subscribe to Talk Healing for more myth-busting explorations. See you in the next video where I will be talking about Vastu. Till then, keep healing and God bless you all. Bye.